Hi.
Which one?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hifumi School of Death and Destruction.
Okay.
I like how you.
Hi. Welcome back to Danganronpa. Yeah, that's
No, this is not Danganronpa. This is Hifumi School of Death and Destruction.
Anyways, we're gonna load the game.
Quiet, peasant.
Episode
Make sure
15.
you didn't mute yourself again.
Yeah, I'm not muted, I swear.
Alright.
Oh
yeah, I forgot about
this.
This is awesome.
Okay, what did you see the poster?
Oh yeah,
The first thing I saw was poster.
last episode, Byakuya said, "I have purchased you. I now officially own you." If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating.
Oh, shut up, Byakuya.
Investigate the dumbbell on the floor with the blood on it.
Oh, yeah.
Investigate the pot.
There's a dumbbell before, and there's blood stain. There's
A blood stain on it.
dumbbell.
There's a dirty stain on it. The Marakura file said it was a blow to the head with a blunt object. Is what killed her.
Does that mean the dumbbell was actually her murder weapon?
That's right.
Oh, I don't imagine it could have been anything else that doesn't have blood on it.
But is the skull caved in? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Oh, why don't you just go? Why don't you just go feel around the skull, Hifumi?
We use this locker room all the time. Now it's become a site of Chihiro's death.
Why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and carried here.
She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't have been hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own by choice.
What makes you say that?
She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she can't get an exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning.
Jesus.
So like,
Oh my gosh!
Ino or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. So we invited her to join us. Then once she never showed up. I can only
Ducky, no
assume she
comment.
was trying to avoid us.
instead she did exercise in the middle of the night.
however,
Perhaps it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself.
My earbud fell out. Hold up.
So her partner was a murderer.
She needed support from others. It's a possibility, I think. Think.
Yay, Mondo!
Dude. Ood had a really complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talking about it, right? All I need to do is get stronger.
Yeah, I do think you said that more than once.
Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here.
Did you really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned that you was. Most girls aren't all that strong.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
Mondo's account is added.
Nice! Mondo's account has been added to the group bullets! I believe it's about time and for us to move on.
Already?
What?
No sleep for the week. New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed.
so appreciate you found the wrong person this time. I don't like Byakuya.
Too bad I purchased you. So, this is our next location.
Aw, this place is related to the investigation?
Figured it out for you. Figure it out for yourself. It's obvious because it's the locker rooms, and this is the doorway to the locker. Figure it out. It's no fun if you don't, right?
Bum bum. Alright, what are we investigating here? There are a bunch of different golden items. Dang it!
That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot.
Shut up, Byakuya. Bruh!
You've already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene, idiot. There are plenty of other things left to check here. Idiot.
Oh, Kiara seen I remember now. It's probably going to look at
What?
Do you have an issue with it? You should take it up with Monokuma.
You said that and quickly interpret.
Did you call for me?
Oh god.
Of course I did, peasant.
Domestic.
That's right.
Of course he's been domesticated. I purchased his talents too. It seems that money makes everything work. It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Shoot, what's up?
Well, she said this about this card.
Yep.
Yes, the card reader has all been designed to interface with each of your e-books here. Where you can only enter the locker room corresponding to your gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it is impossible for two people in a row to go through where the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If they was in a sort of exotic territory on this roll. Squeaky. Oh, silly gun could have been. Gun would have.
Initiated.
Cheese slicer. Cheese slicer.
Cheese slaughter! And the regulations prohibit any from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, it means only girls can go to the girls' locker room and only boys can go to the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room.
Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you.
No, you can't. See right.
That's why I bought you. Allow me to tell you exactly why I bought you. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're so simple.
Shut up, Byakuya. But am I wrong?
You should pay close attention into the regulations. The answer has been in front of you this entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited.
But stealing?
But only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's handbook is perfectly fine.
It was nothing less from the son of noble Takanashi family. So you can manage to sniff out a loophole in the regulation. Don't do that! I screamed in Monokuma's voice.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a funny little appetizer instead of a main course that I am.
Of course I am, peasant.
Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but if I were to borrow something from someone, then that means someone has to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just
I know, right,
literally
Minakuma?
wanna pass out. You're more like Byakuya. Get your poop together.
I know.
Or else I'll judge you with criminal. Oh, wait a minute. One more questions. Figure out the visit of your own dang self.
I forgot why I purchased your talent.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. Isn't that what I said? That you'll understand what's going on. Nice! Card reader has been added to your truth bullet section in your handbook. Woo!
what did I do? Oh yeah,
Woo!
already here. Okay.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
So, what are we looking for here?
Dot.
Well, I mean, since I watched
Wow. Who would have guessed it? So you finally found them. I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Get out of the deal. But you can go ahead and confirm it yourself.
when I did. You're right.
Flashbacks. And now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I'm already starting to get it.
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right in front of you this entire time, peasant. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a hamburger is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
See, yeah, now I understand. Main hall.
Nice! Main hall of Havoc has been added to your on your handbook. Hold on a second.
Very strange.
Everything's wrong. That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. The other handbook shows Junko's name when I started it up.
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of bakers, dozens of baseballs.
Execution that the mastermind concocted. Oh, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it! Making me
Hey.
Now I'm really angry!
I eat hamburger. I don't do that. It's essential to students' life here. Who? A minute. I made a mistake before doing this. Oh god. Oh my. My eye! Oh. There's no way I could break that easily!
Glad it did.
That's impossible!
If I could say it would've break, it would've heckin' break. It can withstand up to 10 times the pressure, and it's waterproof up to 1,000 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, you wouldn't do crap! Even though his handbook doesn't have one said weak point.
I can't hear you!
It's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
It cannot withstand a minigun attack.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing it. It's a weakness, right?
It's hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
You might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
It's just out of battery.
I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Peasant.
Think so? Either way, it's something about the symbolic. Oh yeah.
The broken handbook has been added to your truth bullet section. Woo! Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit.
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Shiro.
To be exact, not quite. had a stroke. You gotta talk to Byakuya again.
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
Certainly, I was meant to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then you truly believe Genocide Jack, the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Reaction.
Murder's fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. The other the deal. They're a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what's the nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer?
Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder.
Words mean little right now.
Quite, I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. You gotta talk to. Yeah, you gotta talk to him again.
Oh no.
Don't.
Oh no!
And I have a bias, a basis to believe. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one.
Is there really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will prove all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
Totally. Evidence. Is something like that really... hey, you two. Oh. Oh no, she's eating again. Big trouble. Needs your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone. Who's voicing her again?
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Please, come on, please. You gotta help me.
No, it's your emergency.
I have drowned in real
I
life.
ate so much on Cheetos at once. This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me.
Oh wait, tell me your location.
Because, I mean... But it's an emergency.
Emergency.
Well... something's wrong with Togo. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean...
I know it's because I gave her some of my drugs.
What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. Come on, hurry.
Wait for us.
Let's go.
It looks like she's headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely.
You're right. We go to my room. What?
You guys are too slow.
You're too slow. I think it's too
So, what's this emergency?
So, well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? So, see how she was doing, but, then we did... It was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
That's fine.
It was like she was speaking a Minecraft enchanting table.
We should... we should try talking into her in Minecraft chat me table ourselves.
Ah, yes. Yeah, good idea. That's what you go. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong! Door swung open.
Ding dongs our bell like 20 times. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh. Big bowl.
Dope.
Holy heck! An aura of negativity flowed from behind the door, forcing you to gasp out.
What? Oh,
What?
nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
That's such a high voice.
Leave me alone. Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
How intriguing.
What was that?
Dregs.
She's been acting like this the whole time when I rang a little while ago.
Actually, that's the exact symptom of opioids.
I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to push down the door and kick it open. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Soko was scared not to.
Only if we had the... Only if we had the FBI.
Oh, she thinks Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
It sounds like there's a split personality thing going on here, but like, I want to believe. It feels like it's so natural just to believe that it was her, but like at the same time, do I really want to believe that? Is it really true? Is it the truth for
Are you sure about
100%? Exactly.
Whatever it is,
I don't
I'm
know.
really worried about
I
her.
know, we'll find out.
Isn't there anyone we might be able to persuade her?
I don't know, someone that might have a...
Byakuya?
Someone that she has a crush on, maybe? I don't know. Hey, why are you looking at me?
Come out of your room, you mean?
That's fine.
Da. Sure, whatever. Peasant.
You gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be really nice when you want to.
Quiet, peasant.
Shut the hell up.
Byakuya's sitting at your door. I'm making a sound. Press the door bell. Bing bong. After a few moments.
what do you want?
Leave me alone, you're so annoying.
Byakula.
Byakuya.
It's
Byakuya!
It's Byakula. Peasant. Get it
I'm
right.
sorry. Couldn't keep your promise. Don't worry, never again. We'll let Genocide Jack have control over me again.
Hey, yo, studio pizza! With that, the door slammed shut.
So, yeah, Byakuya, I couldn't pull it open.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, who's talking about just now? Something about promise?
What?
Dun.
I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
Sure. But
Stop talking.
If you say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her, peasant.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
And then I'll go eat some donuts.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. Byakuya, you suck. I tried to...
Yes, come, follow me like a puppy.
He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library?
Come on, let's go in.
Is it evidence that proves there was genocide Jack early in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Jesus Christ.
Don't make me say it again. Is he gonna finally let us in? There's no clues there. We need to check. Is he finally gonna let us in the back right cover?
Remember, where this heard is stored. It was the archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
It's all makes sense once you're inside.
Whoa, there's so many books of comics. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place is to endure the dust. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those files are with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes.
Oh, yay.
It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
Good thing I'm not a normal person.
Those files are investigation reports related to a different code cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing and you'd expect to leak.
Anyways, bye.
If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Ah, you have a sharp eye. Indeed. Need to select that file.
that's right.
That's the report of a presidential assassination. And the original is kept in the National Library.
Oh, it's
JFK is in the Bahamas. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
That makes you sound like it's about to sell.
But who would even know?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
You're dangerous.
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. The dangerous truth for a commoner.
Like, remember the iron or something? Iron?
No, I mean, of course not the people in my diet. Real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people there.
You're just kidding.
Am I?
Of course.
No one's gonna know
Am I?
about Monokuma, and he doesn't give a shit. You could just look. No one will ever know.
That's right.
Dang it. Hold on.
Look at the lamp.
Well, yeah, it's the same when I saw Byakuya using the library.
What?
I watched the Game Grumps, and every time I see that lamp, all I can think is freaking, are you sure you want to touch that lamp? The lamp that caved in Elvis's...
Oh my god.
Something stupid like that. Do you have a problem with that lamp?
Yes, I do, sir.
It caved in Elvis's skull, did you know? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use.
Here's a wooden box.
Are you sure you want to touch this wooden box?
Although it does give us some punches in the dust, so it looks like there was something inside.
It was made from the tree that broke Elvis's legs. There's an extension cord plugged in there. It'll prove very useful while in the library. So you are finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library.
Sure.
The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's you guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well, it's not bad. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's so much. Anyway, all this together.
I suppose it goes to show how much Hope Peak Academy a truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to prove us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
It's no use. Can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
That's wrong. What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
No, that's wrong. What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Do you see that book over there? That book was used to smother Abraham Lincoln. Usually, a normal, ordinary, simple. Oh. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Besides, you consider usual based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. There is no doubt.
Hold on a second. You're saying that you've read all these documents in more than once? Like, all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So, why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret console that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Fus Rada. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of the world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever document materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
Sorry, and that was always interesting in me. The most that were the cold cases, police investigation reports, and Monokuma impressions. Reading those reports have always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little.
Oh, Byakuya's good?
It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, so it's one of my recent favorites, the Genocide Jack case.
that's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every genocide and Jack murder. The first characteristic, that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second, it is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way.
Bloodlust, bringing blood into these bodies. Exactly the same as what happened to Chiba.
Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. First, the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. Though the only ones who knew that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, no one in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly melted on in this fashion.
So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple: either myself
So in
or
other
Genocide
words-
Jack. The culprit isn't a copycat killer; it is the real Genocide Jack.
In other words,
That's right. The evidence that Genocide Jack had hidden himself among the rest of us.
But then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fierce killer, really. It's walking among us.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to find out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
No. No.
Yes. Yes! I own you!
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg. But I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
Takafumi Gona would see that. No, so I'm butchering this a lot. Takashi Asuma Yuto Himejima. There was no end to it. One thing was that all the killer's countless victims were expected to use it in the same way. After seeing every murder, the word bloodlust reflected
Now, take a look at the next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit.
It's Joe!
Finally resolved all the crimes took place when the victims had died during holidays. Facts. It could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect because an eyewitness has never come forward. It's unlikely there was any certain reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So in other words,
In other words, the key point is that the culprit may have murdered your mom and has a split personality.
It just feels too clear to be true.
So I'm part of another tale you believe this.
I know your mother. Genocide Jack case file has been added to your truthful section in your handbook. Woo!
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon.
Huh? Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we?
Wait, Byakuya! Byakuya!
I did my drugs.
Turn the left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch you.
Well, this is where we part ways. I've finished purchasing your talents. I have some things I need to take care of before the class tile. By the way, you owe me $17.50.
Huh? Just like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Like I said, you owe me $17.50 for wasting my time. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful like paying your debt. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to cut me off. And then I felt like I was just some plaything being tossed around. At the same time, this really important clues thanks to him. So Jack, he's the one that killed Tina. That murderous fool. It's one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. To do that, there's somewhere I could go investigating that. I could go back to time to the dojo. Check the days on and others might have connections to info I might find useful. Need to find out everything. Oh, no. Wait, no, I'm done. Go back.
Oh, hello! Ding, ding, ding! Hifumi has been discovered. Evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another sad increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet,
That's it. I'm sure
but I
of it.
guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Miss Lunenburg said she witnessed something worthwhile, too.
Well, it would
She
seem...
refused to tell me, but, it's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Yeah, definitely.
Wrong.
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
There's a strange stain on the carpets. What is it?
Nice! The boys' locker room carpet has been added to...
Who shit on the floor?
Someone took a dump on the floor.
It definitely wasn't Monokuma.
No. Poster's been switched.
Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in boys.
The
What?
posters have been switched.
How
I
you
didn't order
know?
BTS in my boys' locker room.
Oh boy.
The pool!
Why is the punching bag 2D?
I prefer 2D! Woohoo!
Yes, 2D. This is the best of them all.
Damn.
Heroes prisons. fear was her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target a hopeless being is unforgivable. What wretched beast would do such a thing? To break someone's skull. I cannot forgive this.
Yuri, got anything? Hey, Kyoko, I made an August
Indeed. However,
but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation. What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, I'm gonna give you one piece of advice. You should examine Shugo's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
They're behind the posters.
Terry and love to go something. I guess I'll take a look at the body. See those hands?
She went to go to the bathroom.
That's definitely worth
Nice! Chihiro's handbook has
there's
been
something
added
behind
to
these
the truth
posters.
board. In the section of your handbook.
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. She said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot. Let's see. She knows I found what looks like some kind of rope. Rope is just from the Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it,
What?
it's not.
Chihiro was a robot! Like maybe the fact that everything is done with scissors. Nice! The status of the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Good thing to add. Click the poster. Hit the poster. Hit the poster.
Yeah,
The
we
poster.
need to look at the poster again.
Big badonkadonks. Big badonkadonks. And we. Okay, two locker room posters have been added to the section of your tooth bullet. Who knew that we needed to add something with big bonkers?
Nice.
Bruh.
I think you gotta talk to
Hey.
Sakura again. I've always said this. Yeah.
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Nina and I would use it together.
I see you. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. The poster in the boys and girls locker room can be switched.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room.
guesses do I get?
You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
How many decimals do I get?
Protein coffee.
Mm.
The warehouse.
In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options.
You didn't.
I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of extra. Ah!
Do me to read it for you.
Anyways, the other day I spilled some of it on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain.
Obviously, it was the posters that were switched. The entire rooms got swapped.
I don't see you stand on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along to clean it up.
They're not gonna report bodies.
But
so
so
you know that means
isn't it usually clean as if it was never your stain here before with begin with? Before with.
I saw blue.
Nice! Disappearing stain has been added to your troop service section of your handbook. I think you're good now. Unless, oh wait, maybe the word bloodlust, maybe. You've already looked at, Chihiro, buddy.
Okay, I think we're good. Now can I leave? Yes, sir.
The good old exit button. So, where we gotta go now? Oh yeah, the library.
What are you doing? Come here. Come here.
I think you have to look at the lamp too.
Man, I was put in timeout. Come on.
This isn't what
I mean, not that lamp. I mean the other, the lamp in the other room. But I think you gotta look at like see if the file's in here or something.
But this one has the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see it's not plugged in. Unplugged it from but last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using the extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. Yay!
Nice. The desk lamp has been added to the secretary for your handbook. Like troop board. Can I please have a stroke? I think you gotta. I think it was in the archive room. You had to look where the cold cases were. Because I think you wanted to look at you know, file or whatever it's called. It was the farthest one, and to the right. Yeah, to the right. Right there.
I gotta go get Byakuya now.
Nice. Or you can just completely ignore them.
Where do you see this going?
I mean, I think we gotta go to the warehouse next.
First floor, I think.
Downstairs.
The dormitory.
Yeah.
Right now, the only people that I think it could be, it's either split personality girl and Byakuya, whatever, his stupid man, arrogant guy.
Excuse me? I own you.
Shut the hell up, you own nothing. Nothing!
I am the ultimate prodigy. Of course I own everything.
The only thing you're gonna own is
You're
a
in
guy.
prison. You're in prison school. Shut up. You don't own anything here.
Prison.
Next thing you know, he just snaps his fingers and somebody just disappears. What makes us this?
Oh no, he's Thanos.
Oh no.
What's that do? That room.
No, that's been broke. Yes, give it to me. Why would you do that? What the heck is she doing? You okay?
Most unfortunate.
Are you okay though? Okay.
Actually, indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
Really stuck with to go exercising. Went to the girls' locker room late at night, ordered breakfast and without anything going. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track and the duffel bag, so said she saw the 2-year-old come out. Which would mean the killer would also have gotten rid of it somehow. Ow!
Nice! Celeste's account has been added to
Who's the garbage
people
man?
section
We need
of
to find
Hammer.
the garbage person. It's
I think we
obviously in the incinerator.
I think the last thing you need to do is talk to Allie. I think she's in the cafeteria.
Of course, go find some donuts, huh?
Some donuts. Num num num.
Dang, Bryce. Oh, in a house token.
Same as before, she won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack.
So I left her.
So I left her there.
I
My
dropped
head
her.
was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
So I dropped her like an empty donut box.
Oh, but don't worry, I gotta head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. A donut, of course! The two things I'm sure got created. Outer space and donuts. I bet Yoko would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret.
I love that.
Oh my
I should have tried to spend more time with her.
This is such a big hit to
I've
our
gotta-
treasure hunt.
Well,
Yeah, well, she was a bit strange.
Chase,
Didn't really hang out with other girls. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Alright.
Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you were invited to her to exercise with you, she'd always
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
I'm not like other girls. She was shy.
One of these girls aren't like the other.
No, she talked to the boys all the time. It's kind of weird to be shy around your own gender, but totally fine when it's the opposite gender.
It's almost like something's off here.
Well, wait, maybe.
One of
Maybe
these
she
things-
was used to guys spoiling her the way the lost gingerbread fights cover, right?
One of these things ain't like the other. One of these things just don't belong. Nice! Allie's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
And that's where we're gonna end it because it's 2 hours almost.
What?
Yeah.
We should end it. A cliffhanger. Oh, Ducky just left.
Oh, this Ducky.
Anyway. I wish you're lying. We gotta keep going.
Aww. Let's record the second one!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Have a great time. Oh, okay.
Such a good cake.
Happy birthday.
Same time tomorrow! Tomorrow!